All right, we're here over at Little Sand Bay Park and Campground up here in Bayfield. We're gonna check it out. This is cool, man. Oh, we can't go in it. It's too bad. Yeah. Yeah. This place is pretty nice. I'm gonna just try and do this in one take. Someone looked at tall here. And I don't know if for some reason, because we're further north from our campsite, the wind's blowing more, because you can really hear the waves. It's pretty windy out here. As you can see, I'm wearing a flannel. It's mid-60s today up here. Back at home where I live, they're in a heat advisory, so it's gonna be like 100. Back only 4 hours from where I am right now. It's crazy. Weather is very different up here. Gets colder a lot sooner. Turns to fall quicker, which I say all the time. That's why I wouldn't mind living here, because the fall comes a little bit sooner. It's a little bit of high tide right now, but we should. We can't get to the beach really, because I'm not wearing my flip-flops. You can get an idea, huh? Like I said, the waves aren't usually, they're not as heavy at our campsite. Here's a different story. I wouldn't mind having that sound at night, but I could hear the waves a little bit. Small craft advisory today. Yeah. Like I said, I wish it was sunny out, but I don't mind that it's gloomy. Feels good. Oh, my dog's wondering what's going on. I think this is his first time at a beach, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, look at that. Perfect. We're walking along the beach here. Last time we were here, that building down there was getting worked on. Looks like it's pretty much finished, so we'll check it out. See what it's all about. Now here's that place. It's pretty cool. Let's check it out. Looks like cabins. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be like a cabin, maybe a restaurant. Little bar. This would be pretty cool if that's the case. Might be a little dark in here, but looks like there might be cabins or something that they might do in the future. Either that or like maybe
or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Open.
You can kind of see in there.
Like the fish man, you clean fish there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, probably go out on a fishing excursion, come back and clean your fish. Yeah. Here's Superior. So this dock goes all the way down here. It's this way. There's a little lookout right there. This one's alright, but personally, the one we're gonna go to next, which is right over there, seems a little bit better. I think this is more for families and stuff like that. It's a lot more safe. Got a bigger platform to walk on. The only thing you have to really worry about if you have kids is walking down this way, making sure they don't fall in right here. But we're headed right over there to the next spot. All right, we're over here at this place. Like I said, this one, I would prefer it over the other one. Other one, like I said, was nice. It had a lot of space if you have a bigger group of people with you. I mean, this will work too, but if you got like multiple families and you want to see the lake, the better option is going to be over there. You got more space to work with, and they got a couple picnic tables that you can eat lunch on, stuff like that. This one just has a couple benches. I wish that point that sticks out there you could go on, but unfortunately you can't. So honestly, I'd say this one is nicer if you want more crashing waves towards you. But as far as the view of all Superior, I wouldn't say it's the greatest choice. But yeah, if you've never been to Bayfield, you live in Wisconsin, you're really missing out. This is probably one of my favorite places in Wisconsin to go to, between that and Door County. I haven't been to Door County in over probably 10 years now, but it's well worth it as well. Door County is very nice. But yeah, I mean, because you got this channel that comes in where the boats come in right here. So, but yeah, it's a nice place to look out, I guess, if you can stand right here and hope that you don't fall in. Hope you guys can hear me okay. We're walking down over here. There's a little inlet that cuts in, so we're gonna go and check that out, see what it is. It just looks like a little pond maybe, and I kind of wonder, you can kind of see it out here. It's right up here. It's I wonder if Superior, during like really high tide, if it comes over, you know, and flows in, and I wonder if the water over time is just like carved out a path. All right, gotta bend over just a little bit. My tripod's a little low, but this is that thing I was talking about here. My dad was saying, wonders when it storms if it'll flow from Superior, go across here and into the water, which I wouldn't doubt. And I'm wondering if, I would assume that this has been here for a while now, just based on what it looks like. I mean, you could swim in here. It's kind of a, looks sort of like a pond, but the water is fairly clean, if I'm gonna be honest, compared to some lakes I've been to. So it looks like mainly maybe some rainwater, and like I said, Superior just sort of floating over and coming into here. But it's pretty cool, and you can tell people have been camping on the beach here. Their tents, which is nice. It's really cool. I really like the way this looks because there's these pieces of wood, either from people burning them or it's just driftwood that gets washed up on shore. And it sort of shows that, like right now you can see where the tide is sort of sitting right there, but at some point it comes all the way up to here and even further. So that's where you get these pieces of wood coming from. It's pretty interesting. One thing I'm also wondering is these pieces of wood, this driftwood and stuff like that. See, I mean, you got it all over this beach. I wonder if people come out here like woodworkers and make pieces, you know, like this. You could cut it out if you have a small mill and make, I don't know, maybe a little coffee table or a little bit smaller, like an end table out of that. That'd be pretty neat. And I wonder if there's anyone in Bayfield, like in the downtown area, that makes furniture like that. I wouldn't doubt it. The Amish lived up here. They'd come out here, collect a whole bunch of wood and make some furniture out of driftwood. Because there's a big market for pieces of furniture that come from driftwood and stuff that's been washed up by the lake. I don't know, just something to think about. All right, we're off the beach. So this is the campground here. The spot I'm showing you right now, this looks like it's mainly tent. No electric, no water, fire pit, picnic table, and a level place to put your tent. And that's it. But yeah, this is the tent stuff right here. Behind the tent stuff is where all the campers and stuff are. Over here, if you can see me pointing, that's where like public parking is. That's where we parked the truck at. They got a bathroom here. That green building over there looks like it's a visitor center maybe. And then that old boat that we saw earlier. Yeah, we're gonna walk up, just kind of take a look at the campground here. And it looks like a lot of these people, they got their tent and then they got like a little screened in area where they can sit. But here's the campers, one of the loops, it looks like. Might be the only loop. Yeah, it's the only loop. There's counted about 4 or 5 airstreams in this little area alone, which is interesting. But yeah, and I don't know how much it costs a night here. I would say around 30, maybe 35 bucks. Maybe just a little bit more because they do have, it looks like, power and water. The spot we're at has power here and there at some sites, and then they just got city water where you fill up. Oh, we got a dog running. They got showers here. Yeah, it's gotta be, let me see how much it actually is here. Your power adapters. Looks like around $40 to $60 a night, depending on what sites. Electric sites are 40, tent sites are 20, tent sites on the Bayfield are 35, and then it looks like probably 50 for full hookups. But yeah, pretty cool.
Well, it's in a big mix, but they're all so friendly and they all just play.
It's the pit stop, you know. Keep it around them.
You're right.
All right, this is one of the loops here. Yeah, I think it goes around this way. So it looks like there's more than one loop, which is pretty nice. And then, well, it looks like there's one main loop that goes around, and then they got dirt ones that kind of cut in as well. But oh, I looked. Looks like it's about $30 a night for just electric. For full hookups, probably like $50 or so. Oh, yeah. So yeah, I got some Airstreams, 3 right here alone. 4th one. As you can see, all these Airstreams. Big group of people come together every year. They said 4 weeks they'll be doing this, traveling. The one guy said he was from Kansas City, so. And I seen some plates from Ohio. So they'll probably go, well, they're as far north as they can get in Wisconsin. They might move over to Superior and maybe Duluth, work their way into Minnesota. If they want more Northwoods, stuff like that. But yeah, it's really cool seeing all these Airstreams. It's something you don't get to see a lot. That's why I like doing this stuff, because you can see and meet people you wouldn't if you didn't do this. Okay, so that was Little Sand Bay Campground and Park. I'd suggest it. We're not personally staying here. Like I said, we're just visiting, but I would suggest it. I guess that's about $35 for electric. It's around $40 to $50 for full hookup, so not too bad, especially for this area, and the fact that you're basically, I mean, right on Lake Superior, so you can't really beat that. But yeah, suggest it very much. Even though it is gloomy out, it's still great time. Nice and cool, at least, instead of being extremely hot. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of this park, and stay tuned for downtown Bayfield later on today.